My name is Thilani Nzima, Executive for Sales and Marketing at Avis Rent-A-Car in South Africa.
Thank you for talking to Breaking Travel News. We're here at World Travel Market 2011. We're discussing the economic environment at present, perhaps not as strong as some might have hoped by now.
Yes, indeed. The economic environment prevailing at the moment affects everybody in the industry. What's happening in Europe affects us in South Africa. We have a huge traffic coming from Europe into South Africa. So whenever there are changes in the trading conditions and the disposable incomes of people in Europe, it definitely does affect our business. Firstly, in terms of tourists going into South Africa, and secondly, the percentage of those tourists going into South Africa converted into car rental diminishes as a result of this. So we've also seen a pattern where people change their spending behavior. They're beginning to either buy down, they're also reducing their holiday periods. So we no longer see the kind of lavish expenditure that we used to see. And car rental is right at the bottom, same as going on holiday, is no longer the top priority for people.
In this difficult environment, how does Avis seek to differentiate itself from its competitors?
There's only one sustainable competitive advantage, and that is our people. It is our people who make the difference. It is our people who provide a service that is unique to Avis, and the rest of the things cannot be sustainable competitive advantage. If you're talking about car rental, everybody has a Mercedes-Benz, a VW, or whatever type of vehicle. That cannot be the differentiator. It's not even about pricing anymore. It's one of those elements that we have. Pricing can be matched as quickly as possible any day. The one thing that is sustainable, cannot be matched, is when you have people committed to the business with the service mentality, who are committed to serving the brand. That's what we have at Avis, and we put a lot of focus on making sure that we train our people. We also measure our interactions with our customers. On a monthly basis, we sample about 3,000 of our customers who have had an interaction with our customers to gauge exactly how they feel about our product, how they feel about the quality of interaction that they have, are we meeting their needs. And this is a very significant differentiator, and we're the only car rental company in South Africa that does this, using an outside independent company. So it's not an internal process, we're not manipulating it in any way, but we make sure that at all times we do understand the quality of interactions with our customers. That's what differentiates Avis from the rest of the competitors out there.
Okay. And just finally, moving into 2012, do you see the situation improving next year?
Well, we all thought by now the gloomy economic conditions would have lifted, but it's not to be. At this stage, we're still seeing a very cautious recovery in certain markets. In some areas, we're actually seeing a worsening of the situation. So we're not out of the woods yet. We are also trading very carefully about this, but one thing that we're not going to do is to reduce our investment, our marketing investment in all the markets that we're serving, because this is bound to turn at some stage. So we don't want to be caught napping. When the tide turns, we want to be ready. So yes, we do understand that, but it's not a full recovery at this stage. It's very cautious, and people still have to be careful with their monies and making sure that priority goes to essential expenditure.
Okay, well, we'll check back with you early next year and see how it's going. Thank you very much for talking to Breaking Travel News.
My pleasure, and thank you very much for having me.